All right, what's up everyone? This is Tration here. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm going to be preparing for the Elden Ring DLC that's going to come out in less than 3 days from now on Friday. What I do know so far is that I need to beat Radahn and Moch both in order to be able to access the DLC. My build is one I actually enjoyed the most. I've played Elden Ring for over 300 hours so far, and the one build that I did enjoy the most was the Dragon Priest, and that was actually the last one I played, and I haven't played for maybe a couple of months now. But now that the DLC is on the horizon, it's coming out in just mere hours, I'm ready to delve into it yet again, and we can rock and roll. So obviously the thing here about this playthrough is that I'm now on with my Dragon Priest build. I'm now on New Game +1, and what I have done is I've made it pretty OP. I've unlocked pretty much and collected almost all the items possible. As you probably can see on the map here, I have just those sites of grace unlocked, but the entirety of the map is already revealed. So it's almost kind of like starting afresh in terms of story progression. Now, what I did do the last time I played, which was yesterday, just to get a grasp of where exactly I left it, I did beat the first boss here, Margit, the fellow one, and honestly, it was kind of easy, to be honest, because of the fact that my level right now is pretty OP for New Game +1. It's 163rd level, and as you probably can see, everything about this build is pretty complete for New Game +1. Now, I have a big need to actually get a good grasp on what exactly the gameplay was all about with this Dragon Priest, because like I said, there was a couple of months since the last time I played, but let's see how we do. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Alright, so let's get a good grasp of how the controls worked again. That didn't do that much, the damage that I expected, to be honest. Because it's the decay, it's the rot one. What I can do here is I can just spam this. Oh, you're gonna go back? No, you're gonna come around. Now I'm gonna spam the decay again. And now you should get Scarlet Rot. Oh, you got your full HP back again, no? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was expected. Why didn't the Scarlet Rot not kill this? Anyway. Got a Somber Smiting Stone from this because it's all New Game +. Okay, alright. So what you gonna do about it? Okay. Anyway. So I need to go to Liurnia. Ooh, I got attacked from behind. What was the thing with Liurnia? I need to go and defeat Fernala in order to be able to give to get the potential of getting reborn with new with brand new skill, not skills, but what was the name? God damn it, I forgot the name. Okay, well, anyway, you got the point. I need to go and get Renala and defeat her, and then I'll be able to practically reset my build. I can't remember for some reason. I can't remember the exact name of. Ooh, okay, go. Ooh, Borealis Mist for you. So you were able to kick me in the nuts. Am I gonna be able to cast it? No. No? I'm gonna be able to cast it now? No! Ah, come on. You interrupt me for the second time. Little bastard. Whoops. Whoop. 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 Oh yeah, and the bleed just cut in. Huh. Oh well. Oh well. I need to get a hold of myself. There's no to open from this side. Alright, anyways. I remember I had to actually go somewhere else in order to get that. To be honest, I could have just went through the I could have just went through the through this side, through Liurnia. I remember there was a way to actually get through there. You were passing some sort of rocks and you're able to go to Liurnia. But let's see. I'm okay with exploring for now. I just need to get a good reminder for myself on what everything about the gameplay. So this was the charged attack. This is the main attack. This is the what was that called? The sword skill, basically, the weapon skill. Oh, the jars. Oh, I remember Alexander was here somewhere. And this sound was with the magic rolling balls. That if you get them, if you kill them very fast before they disappear, you can get random items. Not random, but certain items, which can include Ashes of War or like flask upgrades or something like, not flask upgrades, but the what was that called? The flask mixes, which can give you different boosts to your mixed flask. Which boss would that be? Did I not get Margit the last time? I can't remember, to be honest. I definitely got the first boss sorted before I stopped. But anyway. Okay. So anyway, let's see. I think I need to check my. Spells and see if I got my standard skill set out that I usually play with. Dragon Maw, the DK, the Mist. I don't think I used the Mist when I played this build before. Was it the Flame I abused or the Dragon Claw? I think it actually might have been the Dragon Claw, because that was really OP. Rotten Breath. But Exeek's DK is the better one. No, I definitely did not use the Flame one. Now that I remember, when I saw Theodorix's Magma, I don't think I've used the Flame one before. So it might have been this. It might have been the Decay and the Dragon Claw and the Frost. So the Grail's Roar, I think what it did was it gave you a boost to your. I think it gave you a boost to your stats and lowered the damage output from your enemies. Reduces the attack power and defense of nearby enemies. Yeah, but that doesn't work that well on bosses, at least from what I remember. Black Flame Protection, the physical damage negation, magic damage negation. I don't think those incantations were ones that I particularly enjoyed using, but which ones did I use? None of these, that's for sure. I do remember. Okay, the spear is here. I do remember using the spear a lot, especially for long range enemies. The blessing of the Erdtree. Was that for revealing? Was that for revealing Marika's statue? That gives you a hint, and then actually when you reveal it, it's basically Radagon, and that says Radagon is Marika. I don't think it was that one. I think it was. I think it was Law of Regression. Yeah, it was. Well, anyway, was that Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike, Lanciax's Glaive. Lanciax have a lot bigger FP cost. Well, not a lot bigger, but I think there was a major difference. I think it was in the build-up time, because the Lightning Spear takes less time to cast. That's what I think it was. Okay, what do I have here? I have eliminates all FP consumption, which is good for my build, and significantly negates the damage received. Do I have the Mohk one? Yeah, that's the one. Purifies the Lord of Blood's curse in a mixed physic. Now, guys, this is very important. This is very, very important to use, and the main reason why you need to find this. If you haven't found this yet, you definitely need to find this. This is from a quest that you need to do, which I believe the quest giver was Yura. You need to complete that quest line. Go look it up on any website like that has a walkthrough of the quest, and just type in the purifying crystal tier, how to get, and you should be good to go. But this is very important to get in order to remove the build-up curse from Mohk. Basically, the one that he basically casts once, twice, and then on the third time he hits you and he either almost kills you and leaves you on like 1 HP or instantly kills you. You definitely need that purifying crystal tier in order to make sure you don't die instantly from that curse. And the other thing is the Mohk Shackle, which is an item. This item basically is found in the bottom of the sewers under the capital. Again, if you type in Mohk Shackle, how to get in Google, you should have plenty of choices to choose from in order to see how you can get that in detail. But those are the two main items you need in order to make the Mohk fight a lot easier. Now, obviously, he's still very, very tough. He still will give you he still will give you a run for your money, but if you get those two items, you'll be able to get this fight done a lot easier. Now, just give me 1 second here. Okay, so all things said and done, I do think we are ready to get the boss fight that is upcoming now, in order to then be able to go to Liurnia. All right, so let's go and get it, yeah. Let's prepare for that mentally. Let's give it a good nudge, yeah. Okay. Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens.
Mighty dragon, thou the true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well. The lowly tarnished. Plain as a lord. I command thee, kneel! I am the lord of all that is golden.
That always gets me. Godric is like one of the best boss fights and overall characters in the game that you can get. Like, this is crazy good, man. Are you gonna jump now? Nope. 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 Not having it, bro. Not having it, bro, with you. Nope. Nope. Just gonna hurl spears at you. I don't need to go anywhere close to you because you're a melee. You're melee. And I'm not. Well, technically I am, but I mean, I can do melee, I can do ranged. I don't mind. Honestly, I don't mind. Whatever gets the job done, no? Ah, he's now gonna cut his hand off. Okay, I mean one of his many hands, but anyway, we don't mind. We don't mind, bro. He's gonna get more aggressive now, that's for sure. And that dragon appearing from his hand, that's just nuts. That's crazy good, man. Like the content creators that say this is not a good boss, this is not a good character, are just out of their minds, bro. This is one of the top 3 in my mind in Elden Ring. All the bosses and everything. Godric is like just way too good as a character, man. Look at this. Just look at this. He cut off his hand. And he got a dragon out of it. How is that not awesome? Look at that. Bear with me. It's like the Roman reigns of Elden Ring, bro. Are you kidding? This is the Roman reigns of Elden Ring, man. This is no joke. Okay, anyway. I mean, I might have avoided that. Are you gonna jump? No? Oh, this has tracking. I forgot that. Forgot that, Godric. Oops. I did it again. Okay. Oh, I'm getting the hang of it. I am getting the hang of it, Godric. Should I do the boss fight without actually hitting him in melee once? I mean, why not, right? I can just keep hitting him with the spear. Should I go for the last hit kill with melee? Maybe jump and do this kind of attack? Maybe do this? Why not? Why not? I mean, I can do it, so why not?
We'll return together.
Oh, that was awesome.
Home, bathed in rays of gold.
Well, like I said, I mean the dragon build, the dragon priest build. This is way too good, man. It takes a lot of time to get this build right. If you're playing on new game, no pluses, right? Just new game, okay? If you're playing on new game, it takes a lot of time to get this build going. It takes a lot of unlocking of spells and stuff like that, and finding them in the open world, and fighting bosses to get to them and stuff like that. Especially the dragons, you need to beat pretty much all the dragons, especially Exekis in the I keep forgetting the names, so bad with names. So anyway, you need to get Exekis killed, who's in Caelid, and then you get the Rot spell, and then you have to go all the way here in the mountain tops of the giants, and it's in this big ass lake here that you need to get Borealis and get him done as well, get him killed, and you then get Borealis's mist. Okay, who the f is that? Oh, so anyway, you need to get Borealis's mist, and now you're able to cast this, which applies frost, and frost is the second best status ailments in the game. Okay, number 1 is the Rot. The Rot continuously does damage to 90%, even 95% of all the enemies you can have in Elden Ring. Okay, 95%. That's crazy. 95% of all the enemies in Elden Ring you can just kill by applying Rot to them and not hitting them ever again in the fight. Okay? If you need to get them if you need to get it applied again, It's probably because they are a boss and they have a lot of HP. So you can just do this 3 or 4 times a fight. Apply it 3 or 4 times a fight, I mean. Make sure you stay alive and you get the boss killed. That's it. That is it. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay? So you don't get to tell me any other builds work not nearly as good as this one, okay? All the builds you can get that are melee, you need to go in and actually fight, okay? You need to go in and do something, right? You need to swish and swash and slash at them and charge your attacks and do this and do that and do this and do that. No, okay? This takes skill, okay? With this build, guys, with this build, the Dragon Priest, there is no skill, right? This is the lowest skill gap you can possibly get in Elden Ring. Maybe apart from the Sorcerer builds, because the Sorcerer builds are crazy good as well. But the Sorcerer builds, guys, take a lot of FP, which is the mana. Let's just call it mana, because everybody knows, everybody who plays games, even people that don't play games, know that mana is the resource that you need in order to cast spells. Okay, so if you wanna, if you don't want to run out of stamina, also if you don't want to be squishy as hell, and you get like 2-3 shotted from every single enemy, especially bosses, right? Especially bosses. You need to get yourself a Dragon Priest build. I cannot stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough. The most important thing to be a good Dragon Priest is to get these. You need to get the game completed once, right? You need to bear through the pain and suffering of getting the game completed once, especially the first half of the game, especially around the 70-80 level mark. You need to get this item, which is from the first dungeon when you go out of the tutorial base, right? There is a dungeon that you need to unlock with the key that you need to insert in these like goblin heads or whatever it was. So that's the first dungeon on your. It's on your right when you go up the elevator. Okay. You won't be able to access it straight up, but as soon as you get a key, or I think it was 2 keys, you then go insert it in those goblin heads or whatever it was. You're then able to access the dungeon and you get this seal, which is a Dragon Communion seal. Your number 1 priority as an item is this one, because this allows you to cast incantations and it boosts your Dragon Communion incantations, guys. Okay, so it provides you with a boost of all your dragon-based spells. Okay, now I can get more into detail on this build, which I will in a second, but as a start, this is what you need to do. You need to start fresh. You need to start from level 1. You need to up your vigor. You need to up your arcane, because this seal scales as an S rating, which is the highest rating possible for scaling. It scales from arcane. Okay, so you need arcane and vigor as a priority, right? Then as a second priority, you get fate. It also boosts your overall damage output from spells and incantations, and also gets your FP. Am I right in this? I think I'm right with this. I think the fate increases your FP, as well as, I think it was discovery. Was it discovery? And your defenses and damage negation, but that's pretty much from all the attributes you can get, and your resistances. Your resistance as well. Yeah. So your resistance as well from fate. Okay, so vigor and arcane as a priority, fate second priority, and as you can see, mind. Okay, so mind I think was 4 FP specifically. So mind is a third priority. Endurance, probably 4th. because maybe on par with mind, because you need that stamina, especially as you get more into the higher levels. You need more endurance, because stamina, as you can see, you can, oh, not now, but in a fight with an enemy, when your stamina goes low, okay, you need this endurance to be able to have more stamina to run and roll and dodge, okay? As you probably, so if you watch this so far, if you watch my fight with Godric, I am not using parry. Even if I allow them to get close enough to me, or maybe if I allow myself to go too close to them, to the enemies, I very rarely use parry. This build is not aimed at exchanging blows like this, and your enemy hits you and you parry, and then you perfect parry, and then you do a charge attack, and then you do a critical hit. No, this build is not about this. This build, if you focus on this, and if you try and get good at this with using a Dragon Priest build, this is just not good. This is not how you will achieve and succeed with this build. This build is all about being far away enough to be able to cast your lightning spears, which also scale with your overall arcane and fate, and you get more damage from the dragon seal, from the dragon communion seal. And if they get close enough, or for the times you want to get close enough, you then cast Exeki's Decay as a priority, okay? You're not going to be able to start off with Exeki's Decay, because this is in Kalit, and this you need to get a really bad dragon killed in order to get that spell, okay? So your first skill incantation would be, let me just go there, incantations, okay? So the first ones you'll actually have access to are going to be, let me show you, where are they? I think this was one of the first you're able to get. Was it the beast? I think it was this one. So you're able to go to the first Dragon Sanctuary, or whatever its name was, which I think it was here, Church of the Dragon Communion. So this is very close to the starting point of the game. This is basically the starting point of the game. You need to go down to this beach. You need to go into this cavern here, into this cave. You then go through it. I think there was a boss, but the boss was fairly easy to kill. Well, obviously not on level 1, but I think you need to get like a couple of levels down the line, and then go and cross this coastal cave here, beat the boss. You then arrive at the Church of the Dragon Communion. You're able to actually buy dragon spells, okay? And the first ones you're able to access, are these. Well, not the Gil's Flame, not this one, but I think all of those are the special ones from the dragons. Let me try and find where exactly those were. I think this honed bolt, this was one of the first you can get. Catch Flame is another one that is very useful in the beginning, but bear in mind that this is something that you need to be very close to the enemies you're fighting with in order to catch this, to cast the spell properly and actually do damage. The Flame Sling is very good. It's kind of a area. It's a long range, well, mid range spell. It has a small area of effect damage, as far as I remember, and I haven't particularly used all of those that much. But Catch Flame in the beginning is going to be very good, and you need to get as many dragon incantations possible as you can from the beginning, and the flame ones adjust according to how you feel your gameplay is better, in order to get acclimated with this build and overall this play style. And then as you progress, as you go up the levels, make sure you get a bleed damage weapon that causes blood loss buildup. In the passive effects there you can see you need to get a blood loss weapon. The main reason why is because blood loss is the most effective way to kill your enemies quickly if you're not that tanky. If you're not doing a tanky build, if you're doing a build that relies at least to some degree on melee, especially in the first part of the game, in the first half of the game, blood loss build-up is what you need. So the first couple of weapons you get your hands on that cause blood loss, especially if they are not heavy weapons, if they are katana, or if they are a one-handed sword, or even something like this. Maybe let's say something like, let me go here. If it's something like a dagger, I think it was the Reduvia. If you get a Reduvia in the beginning, that's also really good because it causes blood loss 70, which is great, especially because of the fact that this is not upgraded at all. It has attribute scaling from arcane and dexterity. You may want to try upping your dexterity a bit in the beginning, maybe up to about, I would say, just about 13, 14 in order to actually be able to use that dagger. And then just apply blood loss. Apply blood loss and use your weapon skills. That's my recommendation for maybe up to level 30, 40, something like that. So after this, what you need to do is you need to upgrade your Dragon Communion seal. The second you obtain it, focus on a weapon that you like that has blood loss upgraded as well. Find an armor set that suits you in terms of your equip load. You definitely don't want to go heavy. This build is not at all aimed at having a heavy load. I would not say, I would not recommend having an below medium. What was the word below medium? I would say that I recommend you to run with medium load because you do not want to be too squishy. Okay, this is not a sorcerer that focuses entirely on damage. This is a build that is balanced. Okay, so focus on going on medium as a load and adjust your armor according to that. In terms of trinkets, talismans, and stuff like that, it's obviously going to change upon how you actually play the game. I am running it aggressively. As you can see, I'm using the Radagon Sword Seal, which greatly raises my attributes, but then also increases the damage taken, and that's actually quite a lot. But for that part, that's the main reason why I have this talisman equipped as well, which enormously boosts my physical damage negation. Because of the fact that this build is prone to get blasted from physical damage, and I rely on not being hit by enemies, I have a kind of a protection from this by using this talisman. If I'm fighting a boss that has relies particularly or entirely on spells and has a big spell damage output, like Renala, for example, I would obviously then change this to a talisman which has a boost to my magical damage negation. But that's pretty obvious. Again, you need to adjust according to the enemy, to the boss you're fighting. You need to adjust your talismans. But the ones I'm not letting go at all of are Radagon Sword Seal, which is accessible fairly early on in the game. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that you can access that are going to show you how to get to it fairly easy and fairly early on in the game. I use my Roar Medallion because I read upon the internet not too long ago that this actually increases the damage of your dragon spells, such as the Exeki's Decay and stuff like that, because it's technically a breath attack, because the dragon actually breathes that spell out. And then Phlox Canvas, which is taken from a quest line that is available around the middle of the game, If you are interested how to get to that, just type in Flux Canvas Talisman on Google, how to get it. It's quite simple to get to that quest line. You need to complete the quest line in order to get the Flux Canvas Talisman, okay? So now that we've went through fairly extensively through the build, you now know why I play this and how I play this and the kind of the thoughts and logic behind this. So let's just continue on with the game. I'm gonna spend another 30 minutes or so in the game just to see where I can get to from here in terms of just getting through, getting closer and closer to bosses. I think I might actually go and defeat Radan as well, to be honest. I might go and actually defeat Renala as well. And I might call it a day for now, but let's see where we get to in the next 30 minutes or so. I absolutely dislike this guy. This guy originally tried to screw us around, but I did not pick up on his offer to show me a shortcut, because that shortcut is a lie. He tricks you into it and then he robs you blind. And he throws you in a dungeon, in a pit. I think he actually got your weapon or something like that as well, so you do not trust this guy. How do we not trust him? He has no other option but to actually become a merchant NPC who we're able to buy stuff from. Okay? But we're not gonna buy anything from him because we do not like him. We do not like him at all. He's not useful to us. We're not doing any business with him. So no, you don't get a customer from me, little man. Now, praise the message and behold something incredible. Yeah, but no, that's actually not a secret entrance. Now going through the king's room, going down where we've actually unlocked the way to Liurnia. I'm eager to fight for now again. It's a nice fight. It's a cool fight. It's not one of the best, but it's a cool fight. This is such a really great. This is basically a key item for the quest line for the Lord of Chaos. I think that was the name, Lord of Chaos. Now, I remember the first time I played Elden Ring, the first time I defeated Godric, I obviously did not know anything about where I'm going and anything about Liurnia, how it looks like, and anything at all about it, okay? So the first time I encountered this view, okay, this scenery, it's insane. It is absolutely incredible, okay? It's awesome. Look at that. This is the tree. This is Renala's castle there in the middle. This is the rise of Rani and where the other high mages are. This is the castle, like I said, where Renala resides. This is the capital Leyndell over there, high up. This is crazy. This is wow. Yeah, I mean, I absolutely agree with that, you know? I absolutely agree with that. Would I class it as good? Yeah, absolutely. Upload this message. This is life. This is the gamer life. It just does not get any better than this, okay? It does not get any better than this, guys. Remember, if you're following a particular quest line, you should then be able to, and when you rest, you should then be able to get somebody that appears as an NPC very close here, and that somebody that you're able to speak with. I can't remember the name. It's not here. I'm not following that quest in New Game Plus One. I think it was the maiden that further on towards the end of the game unlocks your potential ending for Lord of the Chaos. Frenzied Flame. Now I remember what the name was. Lord Frenzied Flame. So I think this NPC was this woman, this maiden, which you follow with her quest in order to be able to access the. Come on, horsey. Okay. Anyway, so to be honest, what should we do next? Should we go straight up and fight Radahn? Why not, right? I mean, yeah, let's go fight Radahn. Radahn is hands down one of the best characters in the entire game. One of the best boss fights in the entire game. I said I like Godric, and he's in my top 3. I'm not exactly sure if Radahn is in my top 3, but definitely he's in the top 5. My top 3 consists of Godric as a character. I absolutely enjoy the dragon fights. I would not say, because I really like dragons and everything about them, so I wouldn't say I have a dragon fight in particular that I do enjoy the most. I absolutely adore and love fighting against all the different dragons in this game. But where am I going? Let me just put a marker, because I have no effing clue where am I going right now. So anyway, so the dragon fight I'll class as 1, so that's in my top 3 overall. Godric, and then probably let me think about it. I wouldn't say Radahn, although it's a nice fight. It's a cool fight. I like the Malekith fight a lot as well, by the way. Malekith fight is not... Am I not able to climb through here? And why? What was the easy way to get through this bridge over there? What was the easy way? Okay. I'm gonna go and jump through there. I'm not going to waste my time trying to defeat these low life creatures here. Not gonna touch this guy even. Definitely not gonna fight any of those as well. I mean, why waste my time? If I needed levels, if I needed like runes and stuff like that, I probably would. If I was running a new character, I probably would try and fight those, because they give a nice amount of runes. But back before, when I didn't understand much about this game, I used to spend a lot of time doing stuff that actually is not important. Once you realize there are particular spots in the game. Oh, that's Alexander. That is Alexander. I already completed. So guys, the main reason I'm not doing any of the side quests right now is because I've already done them on new game. Okay? All the possible items that you can get from quests, all the possible spells, every stuff like that, I've already obtained. Okay? So there's really no incentive for me to do them now. Right now I'm doing the preparation for the DLC. I need to defeat 2 particular bosses in order to be able to achieve it, in order to get into the what's the name? Realm of the Shadow. So essentially, it's not that important, I would say, for me to do those. Okay, so that's the main reason why. Anyway, so this is a mini boss. It's the Tibia Mariner. I'm gonna defeat him because it takes seconds for me to do that. So it just randomly appears in different parts of this lake, and he summons. Okay, these red summons basically his entire arsenal, so to say. I was gonna say the main thing they can do. Oh shitty! The main thing that they can do is they can stack up on you, all of them together, and they can defeat your horse. Once you get down from your horse, you are not able to maneuver that much. Okay. As you can see, they don't even try and hit you. Tibia Mariner tries to hit you a couple of times, but if you dodge, and it's quite easy to dodge his attacks, it's quite simple to actually complete this mini boss fight. I got a death root. Those death roots are for a quest from the what was the guy's name? How is it even possible to remember all the different names of all the characters and bosses in this game? Anyway, the guy that you get those death roots for, he's located here in the Bestial Sanctum. He is he's the clergyman. Okay, he's the clergyman. Well, lo and behold, the clergyman is actually Maliket in disguise. This is his kind of lesser form, so to say. So you're giving him death root, he feeds on it, and then all of a sudden he disappears. Once he gets enough, once he gets fed enough, he then disappears. You then meet him again once you reach the Dragon Farah Mazula Bazu, what the name was here, Crumbling Farumazoa. Okay, so honestly, what the hell are you gonna do? Okay, so let me show you how a 1v1 against my build works. She dodged it. She dodged it. Okay, so this is how a 1v1 works against a Dragon Priest build. So it's easy. It's a one-hit kill. Anyway, I was saying, in the Crumbling Farumazoa is the next place you actually meet the clergyman, and the clergyman then reveals himself. He reveals himself as Maleket, who's the ultimate warrior, basically. He actually looks like the ultimate warrior from the WWE universe. He really resembles the ultimate warrior. So anyway, he's a tough nut to crack. He's a tough boss. He's a nasty guy. He's very hard to fight, and if you do manage to get him killed, and once you manage to get him killed, you're able to access the end of the game, which is going back to the capital, Laneville, which is then the I think it was Yashin capital then, and you're able to approach the last 2 fights of the game. 3 fights actually. You then fight Sir Gideon Ofnir, after that you fight Huar 2, and the last fight is against Radagon. And I forgot to say, massive spoiler alert for anyone who's watching. So if you didn't know about all of this, in case you're living under a rock for the last 2 or 3 years since the game was released, I'm sorry. Now, Radan is here. We need to get there and fast. Gosh, I think I might die. Okay, well that's not a lot of damage. Anyway, so I'm going to Radan. The reason why I did not put Radan in my top 3 fights in the game is main reason why is because I'm not exactly a big fan of the mechanics of the fight. It's a festival. I'm not saying it's not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not cool. I'm not saying it's not well made or anything. But hear me out. The mechanics of the fight. You summon potentially a ton of different NPC characters to fight alongside you. Am I going in the right direction, for Christ's sakes? Anyway, you summon a ton of NPC characters to fight alongside you. It takes a fair amount of time for them to appear. That obviously makes you vulnerable to Radan, which I'm sure that's what Game Maker intended anyway. And then you're on your horse and you're circling around, smashing at him, this huge guy. While the other NPC characters are fighting him, all of them are on foot. Get this, all of them are on foot. They don't have access to dragon, to horses or anything. What the hell is this dog trying to do anyway? What the hell are you trying to do? So, all of them are fighting him on foot. And then, inevitably, unless you're very OP and you manage very quickly. All of them die. You're left against him one-on-one, and it's almost impossible to keep circling him and hitting him while you're on the horse. Eventually, you're left trying to... Oh, my fucking god. I got into a fight with Exikis. That was not intentional. Oh man, well, I mean, maybe I can try him, to be honest. Why not? Why not, guys? Why not? What was my easy way with the build? What was my easy way to get him killed? Let me see. Jesus Christ. Even in new game he does a lot of damage. Possible to cast Exikis' decay on Exikis. I can't remember. Which it does. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's insane damage, man. How did I not... I actually pressed it. Exikis. Hey. Don't do me like that. No. My god. My god, that Scarlet does a lot of damage. What was the way to cleanse this? Look at the damage my spear does, man. That's crazy. Exikis, I think I might be able to actually get you this time. Oh, and I dodged it as well. I mean, I mispressed. It's my bad, I mispressed. Nope. Anyway, lightning spear for you, my guy. Oh, my guy. Oh, my guy. I mean, guys, listen. This fight is definitely not that easy if you're doing a new game run. Just run. Okay, cool. One thing I should have done is I should have got my Scarlet Rot antidote up. Oh, he bugged. This guy bugged. Oh, this guy bugged. Anyway, this guy bugged. Are you gonna go fly? No? He did it here. Jesus, no, not this way. Come on. Not this way. Exiki. Hey, you're making me mad, bro. Did I reset the fight? No, I don't think I reset the fight. Why am I not able to hit this fella? Let me drink this. Let me get out my horse. So why did you do this? Oh, that was... What the actual hell happened? I ran out of... Ugh. Okay, I mean, I was not prepared for a fight with Ezekiel, to be perfectly honest, because I have this Alleviate Scarlet Rot build up and Cures Rot, which preserving policies. I have 3 of those. I definitely could have used those. I'm actually gonna try Ezekiel again because this guy actually got me mad. Honestly, this guy got me mad. I'm gonna use Borealis's Mist on you, you little shit. You little shit. Ezekiel, you little shit. Look at the damage. Look at the damage, Ezekiel. Look at the damage, Ezekiel. Oh, what? Are you gonna do the same thing over and over, Ezekiel? Oh, you're now gonna fly, ain't ya? Okay. Okay, look at the damage that you're gonna... Look at the damage you're going to suffer, Ezekiel. This is for you, my little shit. Oh, but look at what I have now for you. Okay, how did I not dodge this? Ezekiel. Ezekiel. Hey. 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 Come on. It's time. I think it's time for you to go, mate. Ezekiel, what are you going to do now? Okay, you're going to fly up. I can't see you, Ezekiel. Oh, but I can still dodge you, my friend. All right. Ezekiel, it is time to go. He's getting angry. He's angry at me. He's angry at me because I'm going to defeat him. Ezekiel, don't be mad, bro. I mean, what can you do? You cunt. I think I'm ready to end you. Hoo-yah! I think it's time to go. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Hey, Ezekiel. A new draconic power is available. Okay, well, I mean that was a good way for me to show you guys what it means when you defeat the dragon. You then are able to access new spells at the Church of the Dragon Communion, especially in the face of defeating Ezekiel. That gives you access to the best draconic skill possible, which is the Ezekiel's Decay. This is single-handedly the best skill in the game for a dragon priest build. Now, the only thing which it isn't good for, I think it's actually here. The only thing it's not good for is against, actually, sorry, misinterpretation of my words. So the only enemies the Ezekiel's Decay spell is not good against is the ones that are already affected by Scarlet Rot and dragons especially. Although a funny thing, Ezekiel's Decay, holy moly, anyway, I got scared. So Ezekiel's Decay works on Malenia, guys. Scarlet Rot works on Malenia. Even though she is already affected by Scarlet Rot and stuff like that, yada yada yada, it actually still works perfectly fine against Malenia. So what you can do is you can, Sight of Grace right there, is you can beat Malenia this way, fairly easy. Let me get a level up. Level up, level up. Level up, level up. Do I have... No, I don't. These are gonna give me like 500 runes or something like that. It's no use for them whatsoever right now. The bad thing about this bridge, which I remember, is this. You get blasted from the castle because Radan's followers, his army of little shits, do not like you, so they keep shooting at you with all those different mechanics. As you can see, it's not the best thing in the world. But anyway, because what the? Who the? Okay. Anyway, what was the way to access the castle? Was it from here somewhere? Was it the other way? What? Yo, what? Was there a specific thing I need to do to get to Radan? I don't think so. I don't remember it this way. Did I get to Radan's fight, to the Radan fight? I'm pretty sure about that. There was a way to enter the castle. What? What? You're joking. You're kidding me. What was the way to enter the castle then? Was it from here? Smithing stone. Well, it's definitely... Oh, shitty! Wow. Okay. Right, so... How to get into the Radan Castle early? I think I remember. I actually think I remember. You need to get to Rani first. You need to get to Rani first. Yeah. That was the way. That was the way, wasn't it? I need to go get my runes, otherwise I won't be able to sleep well. Honestly. Jesus, my Christ. My God. Why did you do this? I need to go grab my runes, bruv. Where the hell are my runes, bruv? Where are my runes at? Okay. Okay. That's almost one level. I'm not letting go of those runes. That's for sure. Okay, back through the bridge, back through the bridge. Should I try and dodge or no? Maybe I should. Jesus Christ, that does a lot of damage. Let me use my wondrous flask of physique musique. Alright, okay, alright, so... Guess I need to go and get Rani, pay her a little visit. Okay then, well, Ionia is up. Okay. At the very least, to be honest, at the very least, I unlocked the site of grace closest to Radan. So I have an easy access to him. Now, this is Rani's place. Was here, wasn't it? The 4 belfries. Was it here? Was it the... Ah, actually, no. That's where it is. It's behind. It's behind Raya Lucaria, where Renawa is. So the way the game went, actually, if I remember correctly, is you actually first defeat Renawa. It's her mother, by the way, Rani's mother. And then you're able to access this. If, of course, I remember correctly. Although now that I said it, I might be wrong, because you go through the 4 belfries, but then there's a way over here. You go through King's Realms Ruins. You meet somewhere around here. You meet the guy, the smith or whatever he was, a big guy. And then you're able to cross from here. You go to a courtyard. You fight some enemies around here. Carrier Manor. It's kind of a small, semi-small, a medium-sized legacy dungeon. You're then able to fight. There was a fight around here with some sort of a knightsman on a horse. I can't remember his name. And then when you defeat him, you get a side of grace, and then you're able to go here. And that's where you can meet Rani, Seluvis, and Rena, which is Rani in disguise, wasn't it? Something like that, or her early form, something like that. And this part over here, all those things, and here is an ever jail, whatever it is. Yeah, okay, cool. So in the next stream, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be going through Liurnia, fighting Renala, completing Rani's quest to some extent in order to get access to the Radan festival, and then yeah, finding Radan. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to leave a like, comment, make sure to subscribe to my channel, very much appreciated. It will help me tremendously in putting more and more time into doing what I like, which is playing games, and obviously communicating with you guys. I would love to hear your thoughts on my build. I would love to see if it has given you any method of making the game easier for you. I think this build is definitely going to make your life in this game a lot easier. So give it a try for sure. And again, thanks for tuning in. Stay safe, and until next time, guys. Thanks.